Well, that was weird. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Indians series recap / series preview. I do these after every single series. This is actually not too bad. But as you can see in the title, I put series in quotation marks for the White Sox because we only had one game because Mother Nature's a freaking douchebag. Mother Nature stepped in and Cleveland got snow in the middle of April. And they postponed the game before people could even get anywhere near the stadium. It was freaking noon and okay. Yeah, all right. That's cool. I mean, it was supposed to be Savale, I guess, versus a bullpen game. So, of course, Mother Nature screws us out of a probable dub. But, I guess it does give our guys a chance to cool down a little bit, even though it seems like we just had an off date, which we literally did 2 days ago. But, hey, maybe it'll give our guys a chance to cool down. Of course, they just got back in from Cincinnati, so, yeah, whatever. Yeah, they had one game. They didn't look so good in that game. I kind of wish they would have been able to play last night because then I would have given them a chance to really, get back at it. But, of course, Mother Nature says, no. That loss is going to marinate in your freaking heads for another day. So let's talk about what happened in this game as, it was not fun. Not fun. As right from the get-go, freaking Plesac, bro. This dude just does not like the White Sox. I don't know what it is. It's because of last year. Dude literally broke the rules, and now it seems like every time he plays the White Sox, he's going to get shelled. I don't know what the heck's going on. But top of the third inning, Madrigal gets the scoring underway, 1-0, and then Tim Anderson homers, of course. So it's already 2-0, and we're having fun. Not bottom of the third, though. Jordan Luplow says, I got you. He goes yard. Again, his 5th of the year. And we're down one run. And then the next half inning, literally, from the top of the third all the way to the bottom of the fourth, they were scoring. Every half inning, they were scoring. Oh, my God. And it was – we were keeping up with them for the most part. They would score, we'd respond. They'd score, we'd respond. Luplow homered, 2-1. Okay, we're feeling good. We're looking good. And then Abreu homers, top of the fourth. Okay, well, that ain't optimal. And then bottom of the fourth comes up. Hernandez singled on a short grounder. And then this dude, freaking Josh Naylor, out here thinking he's Rajay freaking Davis. He ignores third base coach Sarbaugh's, call to stay there. Chill, bro. The ball's right there. Why are you going home? He ran through the stop sign, and to nobody's surprise, this dude gets out at home. And from that point on, things got bad for us. Yeah, they got very bad for us after that. We kept it 3-2 for about, an inning and a half? The 5th inning was relatively clean for us. Top of the 6th comes up, and they let loose. Moncada doubled, scored a run. Abreu singled, scored a run. And then Yasmani Grandal, freaking 2-run shot, makes it 7-2. So, yeah, we're all sitting here thanks, freaking Josh, you bum. You once again cost us. Because if you look at what happened in that inning, bottom of the fourth, real quick, here's how that inning went for us. As the Pirate, that's a replay. Never mind. I was going to say, what the heck? Pirates just hit a home run? No. But the bottom of the fourth for the Indians was actually going really well. Rosario reached on an error. Naylor, of course, reached on catcher's interference, so he actually gets on base via some BS, but hey, we'll take it. And then Perez walks, so bases are loaded. Yeah, bases are freaking loaded. Chang comes up, strikes out. Luplo comes up, strikes out. Come on. Ow, I freaking hit my hand. That's exactly how I felt during this inning. Right there. That hurt. And then Cesar comes up, actually gets a grounder. Now, this grounder didn't go far. It went just beyond the infield, third base side. And Tim Anderson got it deflected by Moncada. Hit within range. This dummy freaking Naylor probably thought it went in the outfield. Again, third base coach Sarbar is blatantly, he's pointing like, hey, stop, halt. But this dude, Josh Naylor, kept running. And this dude wound up getting gunned down by like 3 miles. We could have probably scored a couple more runs. Freaking Josh Naylor, bro. He's really putting himself in the bad side of Indians fans right now. First, he does what he did against the Reds. Then he does that. And not to mention, he hasn't been that good at the plate either. He has been doo-doo low-key at the plate. He hasn't really done much of anything. He'll get a hit every now and then, but nah. No. Not optimal. And, of course, he went off in the playoffs last year. He was one of the only players that actually did anything in the playoffs. The one series that we actually played, of course. But, yeah, after that, everything went downhill for us. Top of the 7th, Abreu homered again or whatever, He homered twice in this game. We were down 8-2. And we're like, okay. Yeah. Thanks, Josh. But then the Indians had a little bit of life. Franmil singled in a run. Good job, Franmil. He was actually 3 for 4 in this game, believe it or not. Josh Naylor actually did something too. Bottom of the 9th, they had a little mini rally going. They actually had something brewing a little bit. Naylor doubled in a run, 8-4. Perez singled in a run, 8-5. And then the freaking White Sox figure, well, we can't let this continue, so they bring in Liam Hendricks, and he gets Jake Bauers the ground out. Yeah, they brought in Jake Bauers, and as you'd expect, he does nothing. But the 9th actually was not bad for us. I mean, we got a leadoff single from Franmil. There was a passed ball, so Franmil went to second. Eddie grounded out, of course. Nobody moved. Because, Franmil ain't going nowhere because he's a sloth. Ahmed Rosario struck out, so the Rosarios did nothing there, of course. Naylor doubled in a run, Perez singled. So if we had a good offense, we could have really done some damage. We could have really, really done some damage in that game. I mean, at least we made it somewhat respectable. I mean, we made the freaking White Sox have to bring in their closer, even if it was for like 3 pitches. It was literally for 3 pitches. They had this dude, Liam Hendricks, warming up all that time for 3 pitches. And it would have been even more funnier if it was just for 1 pitch. Have him warming up all that time for 1 pitch. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, that wouldn't have been, no. But yeah, and then of course game 2, it was rain, it was snowed out or whatever. There was snow on the ground, so they couldn't play. Yeah, the ground I think would have been too mushy. They can play when it's snowing, but they don't want to play when there's already snow on the ground. I guess that's the way they do it. But yeah, the win goes to Rodon. He went 3. He's 3-0 now. Plesac 1-3. Hendricks got his 3rd save. Pitching lines, yeah, Rodon went 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, one earned, walks. Yikes. For a guy who just threw a no-hitter, he was off. We were getting to him. We were really getting to him. But, we couldn't really do a whole lot of damage. I mean, 3 hits, 2 runs with five walks, bro. 5 walks. 5. Not 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5 walks. We managed 2 runs. He still has a .47 ERA, though. Sheesh. 1 home run. That just shows how good Rodon has turned into. He was bad when he first came up. Never forget, I think he was good for a year, and then he just turned into garbage. And now I think he's starting to have a resurgence. Now that he's actually got a good pitching coach and stuff. That makes all the difference. They use freaking 6 pitchers too. Zach 5 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 4 Ks and 2 homers. Oh my God. Zach, what happened to you, bro? My God. What did you do, bro? What is it about the White Sox that just makes you turn into a stiff? My goodness. Last year, before this whole crap went down, he was ace caliber. Now watch, if he faces any other team, watch him turn into an ace all of a sudden. If that happens, I'll be convinced he's got PTSD from last year. Not even lying. Not even lying at all. But we'll see how he does in his next start against the White Sox. Now, I don't know when we play the White Sox again. Watch it be next week. Oh, look at that. Play against the White Sox again. Yeah, because if that happens, the baseball gods just want to see the world burn. But yeah, not fun. Not a fun game. And then, like I said, Mother Nature stepped in last night and said, "You not play today. No. But we will have a doubleheader because, thank you, Manfred, on May 31st. Yep. Yay. And, it makes me wonder how that game would have went because, looking at, the New York teams are down bad. And speaking of the New York teams, guess who we got to play now? The Yankees. Oh, boy. I can't wait to play the Yankees, said no one ever. Boy. So, the matchup for tonight is Domingo Germán versus Aaron Savale. Okay. Matchup-wise, our guys have not really faced Germán a whole lot. The most bats we have against him belongs to Jake Bauers, of all people. He has 8 at-bats with a 125 average. Yeah. Jose, 6 at-bats, 167 average. And the Rosarios have 7 at-bats apiece, both batting 286. And Eddie has an RBI against Domingo Germán, who was recalled for the game today. 9 ERA. And, of course, they're facing Aaron Savale, who they have not really seen much either. I think they've only faced him 1 game. Ford, yeah. Brett Gardner, Judge. Yeah, no one's really done anything except for Sanchez and Torres. Sanchez is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Torres is 1 for 3 with an RBI. Yeah, it's whatever. So, the Indians released the lineup, and it's not a bad lineup. I'm just gonna say it's good to see the DH once again. But yeah, you look at the RBIs and stuff for us. Yeah, Lupo, 11 RBIs. Who would have ever thought that Jordan Luplow would be leading the team in home runs and RBIs? Jordan Luplow, bro. The dude who we acquired for Eric freaking Gonzalez. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. In fact, let me see if I can find that trade real quick. Because this guy turned into Barry Bonds all of a sudden. It might have been the trade. Eric Gonzalez trade. 5-player deal. So here was the, all right. Here was the trade. So we sent Eric Gonzalez to the Pirates and 2 pitching prospects, Dante Mendoza and Tanash Thomas, as well as Gonzalez, for Jordan Luplow and Max Moroff. Now, so far, Eric has been all right for the Pirates. He hasn't been amazing, but he hasn't been bad at times, although I'm sure there's been times where he's been absolute garbage. It's just the way he was with us, I guess. And then Max Moroff was a bum when he was here. He didn't even last. I mean, the dude literally did nothing. I mean, he was playing. Remember, never forget when Kipnis and freaking Lindor missed time, and I think we legit had to deal with Eric Stamets and Max Moroff. That's probably why we didn't make the playoffs and we sucked in 2019 because of that. Because Lindor got hurt in spring training, and then Kipnis was out. If they play the entire year, we probably are. No. But yeah, as it turns out, of course, Jordan Luplow is Barry Bonds when he's facing lefties. He's mediocre when he faces righties, which, I mean, it's whatever. He's good, though. It's pretty sad when he's honestly one of our better. It's also pretty sad that we're legit being carried by our outfielders when it comes to the offense. Mainly Eddie and Luplow. Although Eddie's been doing the work with RBIs and stolen bases. I guess Franmil, too. He has 4 homers, 9 RBIs. Perez, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. That's pretty dope. Good to see Andres Jimenez back in the lineup. That's cool. But yeah, they're going with Jimenez at short with Cesar Hernandez. Cesar needs to get his act together. He does. Yep. He was a beast last year, and he's sucking right now. Hopefully he'll turn up as the weather warms up a little bit. But it's not like we're bad. We're just unlucky. We are extremely unlucky right now. If you watch this team playing, like, I have no words. I legit have no words of how this team plays. Like, they hit the ball really well. That's not the problem. The problem is not them hitting the ball. It's putting the ball into the field, like, to where it touches grass, Like, the ball does not get past the infielders half the time. Like, they be hitting the ball, but then it goes right to Sadi. It's just bad luck. And then when they get the ball in the air, everybody turns into freaking Michael Jordan. They have ups all of a sudden. These guys just be going up here making, like, incredible plays. Like, huh? That only happens with us. But then as I've started to see, it's happening to everybody. People are getting robbed all over the place. Could it be because the balls are maybe a little bit heavier, a little bit? They're not juiced. But yeah, maybe. But I think it's just these guys are insanely athletic now. Now, in terms of this series, I don't think MLB.com actually has officially released the probable pitching matchups. No, they have not. They have it as TBD, to be decided, except for the first game. I guess because of the rain out, they haven't become official. But shout out to Tom Wiggers, who is a beat writer for Cleveland Sports. He writes for the Associated Press. He came out with the pitching matchups for this series. And, of course, tonight is Savali Herman. Should be a good one. Tomorrow will be interesting. Logan Allen versus Jordan Montgomery. I'm beginning to wonder what Logan Allen are we going to get. Are we going to get the one that sucks in the first 2 innings but then locks in? Or are we going to get the one that we saw against the Reds where he's locked in and then he just falls apart? Now, I'm not going to really blame all of it on Logan. I mean, Jose Ramirez should have had an easy ground out. The ball was coming right to him and he botched it, of course. So, yeah, his defense let him down there. But then Saturday, oh, baby. Let me scoot in for this one real quick. Yeah, there we go. Saturday, Shane Bieber versus Tristan McKenzie. Yeah, Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber versus Garrett Cole. Ooh. Ace versus Ace. So if I have any guess of how this one's going to go, it's probably going to be just like Bieber versus Giolito, where Bieber is going to have to hold them to 0 runs, because the way I see it, I don't know if we're going to be able to touch Garrett Cole. I don't know. And then as of right now, they have it listed as Tristan McKenzie versus to be decided on Sunday. Could be a bullpen game. Could be a spot starter. Not sure. I kind of was wishing we would be playing Kluber, but he pitched yesterday. Didn't look that great. I think it would have been kind of funny facing Kluber. But, yeah, whatever. He probably would have carved us up anyway. So, we'll see what happens in the series. Of course, I will be streaming all of these games. So, hopefully we at least take 2. At least a split. That's what I'm counting on. 3 out of 4 would be insane. A sweep probably is not going to happen. The Yankees are too good for that. But with the way this Yankee team's been playing, and honestly, it would not shock me if we took 3 or 4. I mean, 3 or 4 would be dope. But just win the night. Take it game by game. Win the night, and then move on to the next one. That's all they can say. So, I'm heading out of here, guys. And again, I'll be live in about 3 hours for Yankees Indians. So, hope you guys tune in. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Tribe. And I'm out.